Living in Country Girl, and I'm going to share with you guys, it has been not quite a year. We got this kind of at the end of the season last year. Our RV that we picked up from Desert RV Center, and we have absolutely loved it. And I want to kind of show you guys, I gave you guys a little tour of it when we first got it, but I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of a walkthrough, kind of some of our organization, some of those kind of things that we've absolutely loved, things that we would probably change, whatever it may be, as we go through and show you the RV. So I'm going to flip the camera and show you what we got going on. Okay, so I put a Velcro, I'm not sure what happened there, sticky thing on the back here of our remote. So that way we don't lose it. And I just go ahead and stick it up there when we're not using it, and we always know where it is. It doesn't fall around, and it just stays right there. So that's a super quick, easy way to keep track of your remotes. Inside our cabinets here, I have these bins. It took a while to find bins that were not too wide that would fit in here. I found these ones at the Dollar Tree. This one is literally all of our dog stuff. There's some dog toys, some dog bones, there's food, there's bowls, leashes, all that kind of stuff, poop bags, everything. And then this is a natural spray too to keep bugs away from them. This is really cool. Let me see if I can pull this out real quick. Oh, there's a bowl up there. Woo! And there it went out. So this is a pop-up crate. And it wraps up into a little round circle, kind of like those visors. And then it pops open and folds open. All right, so this is it. Sorry about that. Horrible recording. So, actually, I guess you flip it the other way. It goes this way. So you put your dogs in there. You zip them up. Obviously, this wouldn't work for a super aggressive dog. But for our little dogs, we actually will throw a blanket or their beds in there. And that way, if we have to leave them for any reason and we're worried about them, like destroying the RV or peeing or something, we can put them in here. The other thing is, this little girl that looks so peaceful is kind of grumpy to our...
So have you heard the song Sweet But Psycho? If you haven't, that describes her.
Sweet But Psycho, she is. She's so sweet. But she can be a little bit feisty against this little black guy and our old Maltipoo that's like 18 years old. So sometimes when she's feeling a little bit frisky and psycho, we will put her inside there. And normally we just throw this... like this right here in the corner, and so it's not really in the way. They can be in there and it stays out of the way, so unless my daughter's kicking it. So that works out really good for us having that there. And then, like I said, we just have their other dog stuff in here, their bowls, their things, and it just folds right back up and can go right in there. So it's really small and convenient, which we love. Now the other thing I have on this side is kind of our quick grab stuff. We have a natural bug spray, what do we call it? A pest control thing, annoyance. And then I have a little first aid kit that I just thought this was so cute. And it totally matched the colors we were doing in the RV, so. But we have our little first aid kit in here. I picked this up at Target in the dollar spot, and I love that it said never stop exploring. I just thought that was so cute. I have a little fly cover, a couple of fly cover tents for our food. Here is our tablecloth for at parks and stuff. If the tables are gross, we'll throw that up there. We have some natural sunscreen and then a citronella candle as well. So this is kind of like, and more sunscreen. We have lots of sunscreen in there. That's kind of like when we arrive at the parks and we're, setting up and going in and out, we can just take this basket out and set everything up and have it there, and then we leave like the sunscreens and stuff in the first aid kit to where they are easy access as you're heading out. So that's that cupboard. Now these down here, because we're not full-time RVing, we get the luxury of just putting what we want in here. We have games, which we took out a lot of our games because, like I said, kind of has been off season, so we haven't been out here camping as much. But we have like a Play-Doh bin, a bunch of cards and dominoes. This is a little mini backgammon game that I found at Goodwill for $1.99. So cute. It's a great tip if you're looking for games. Go to Goodwill, because you can usually get, like, this headbands one was $1.99 at Goodwill. We've had this one forever, but we found a lot of games, and it's nice because we just keep them out here. So absolutely love that. This is kind of like my office spot, I guess you could say, and also has coloring pages and stuff, and color crayons and stuff for the kids. So like if they want to draw or color, they can. Here's our Ningxia Red, which is super important for keeping us healthy. Those are just our little liquid supplement packets that when we're obviously traveling and camping, we want to make sure we stay healthy. And then this is kind of my tech box where I have one of these charging ports that has like a ton of spots on it because we're all charging. So it has all of that. And then this is my travel case because when we travel, I actually take this charger with me when we travel to hotels and stuff. And then I have extra cords and then, like I said, extra chargers and stuff in there. So that's kind of like all of our phone and all of our charge plug-in things that we need to do. Over here, I attached some of these 3M hooks. I got this absolutely cute hat. Isn't that cute? Happy Camper for my kids for my birthday. Or it was from Christmas. It was for my birthday. So, normally we have our hats here, quick towels or whatever, dog leashes because as we're going in and out, taking the dogs to go to the bathroom, that's super important. And then I have a hook on both sides. There's one on my side, and then there's one over there on my husband's side, because a lot of times, like, at night, you know, you come in, you kind of have like a smelly sweatshirt or something. You just want to hang it up because it smells like bonfire. You don't want to put it in your closet. So I like these hooks because that's normally what I'll do. I did add some of the, like, weathered wood shiplap look behind here. I went to go do my next section and it's super hard because of the way it curves and I was not able to get it. So I kind of decided, I think what I want to do is get a piece of like thin plywood and cover it with some kind of material and then put that there. So that'll be really cool. What a beautiful view. Look at, there's my horsey. Hi, Booty. Even when we're at home, there's a beautiful view outside the windows. All right, so this is just bedding that I picked up from IKEA and just some extra pillows and sheets that we picked up from different places. Inside the closets, there's really not a lot going on. Normally we have a laundry basket back there. Then we have some hangers. And this basket is kind of for whatever I need to put in there. But the laundry baskets, we don't actually, when we camp, I take my laundry basket, I throw everything I want for my camping trip in it, bring it out here, hang it up, put it away, put the laundry basket in there, and then when we come home, everything goes back in there and goes back in the house. So behind here, again, I found some little bins that fit just about perfect for here. And like this one has extra tank tops, and just like, I thought this was one of my tank tops from, oh, it's my beach cover up. I was wondering where that was. And extra bras and underwears and stuff. And so I like to stick it back here. I like to keep this shelf empty because all of these pillows go up here when we are sleeping. So that works out really good. I found this little hanging unit for our what is this? Our broom. So our broom, we literally just stick right there and hang it in between. And then when we need it, it has like a dustpan and everything, and we can just take it. And my husband's side is the same thing. It just has the laundry basket and then the extra basket and then the little storage basket up there. So nothing super fancy there. We don't really have anything. Yes, you are. Oh, he's barking at the horses. We don't really have anything fancy organization in here. Oh, that's not going to work. And then when we get to the kitchen, we normally actually have an espresso maker here, but the one in our house broke, so I pulled that one from the trailer and put it in there. And this I actually Velcroed down, so I can move it if I need to, but I Velcroed it down so it doesn't move when we're traveling, and everything else is fine in there. I have this little utensil caddy that I absolutely love, because we can take this out to, you know, the table at a campground, or we can take it wherever, you know, bring it to the table, move it out. And I absolutely love this, and it keeps it really nice and easy. And when we are on the road, it fits perfectly in my sink, so I can throw that in there. And I throw my fan in here, which I should turn that off. That's super noisy. I throw the fan into this side of the sink, and we are good to go. So it's super simple. We're hooked up right now, but just to like a 110, so we can't run the air. So having a fan is super important. Let's see what we got going on in the kitchen area. So I picked up a couple of shelf organizers, and that has helped keep this area nice and neat. We have some actual plates, and then we have some paper plates, some of the color-coded cutting mats. These are so great because they're so small and they fit anywhere. And then I put all the cups. I am short, and these are hard to reach too. So I put all the cups like with lids and everything. Most of our cups have lids. These ones were just really cute, so I had to pick them up. But we picked up like these ones are super darling too. I think that And we just use these when we're traveling, when we're, you know, on the road, and when we're camping, because they all have lids and it keeps it nice and cool. But again, like I said, because I'm short, it makes it a little bit harder for me to grab them. And then this way too, being they're in the bin, they don't go anywhere. They stay there. So that helps keep it to where they're not falling out everywhere. Over here, I found all these trays were like 84 cents. And if you actually look, they have little foxes on them. But these are just more trays because they're super quick and easy. Have some hot chocolate, and then a box full of different teas. And then, like I said, we have paper plates up here as well. And then over here, this is kind of like our breakfast basket, where we have, it's a tradition to always have pancakes. So we have pancakes and syrup. Then we have different cereals and some instant oatmeal. So this is kind of like our breakfast area that has all of our breakfast food, because really everything else we cook outside. So, and then this basket, which I'll reach it from this side, is all of our coffee stuff. And again, the basket helps contain it, as well as makes it easy for me to pull it down. So we have like our espresso, our white chocolate. We have some, you know, disposable cups, some instant, and the ones that we don't need to, what are these, creamers? They don't need to be refrigerated till they're open. Some agave nectar, some espresso. So just kind of like, you know, things that we need in the morning to run the espresso maker. And so that goes there. Then down here, we have this little cubby, and this actually has the rest of our coffee stuff. We have our white chocolate syrups, we have caramel syrups and vanilla, and then some sugar. And that's like the perfect little spot for it. Here I have extra dish towels and some trash bags, and then pot holders. And then I have extra plasticware, because we generally try to use the metal so we don't have to go, you know, use it. But if we don't, then we have some plasticwares too, where as well. Then this is really cool because this drawer actually opens, and it already has its little divider. So it works out really good. We just have a couple little things in here. Nothing really, we don't need a ton of stuff. Like really, we don't need a ton. So down here we have a couple different things. This is that Joseph, I don't remember what it's called, Joseph something line. And it's really cool because you have this bowl like sets into this bowl, and they all sit into each other. But what's nice is you have the big bowl like for mixing a salad, and then there's like a strainer, and then there's like a sifter, and then there's like, oops, a little, this one has like a pour spout, and then it goes into all your measuring cups and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. For like making pancakes and stuff, it's nice to have that, or salad, or washing fruits and veggies. And then back here, let's see, it's been a while since I've been in here. Oh, this is kind of just a catch-all. There's just some more bowls and stuff. I have measuring cups, a little tiny cheese grater, and then sticks for roasting marshmallows. That's always important. And then this one had crackers in it, so I'm not sure. There was a couple of them. Then way back there, we have some extra iced teas and things that I really don't need to get to that often, so there's not as much back there. And then down here, this is just extra silverware, extra plastic cups, paper towels, Ziploc bags, garbage bags, cups, anything like that kind of goes in here. This is really, it's not deep at all. Like right here, it's really shallow. Then it goes a little deeper here. It's at an angle. And then I have like grocery bags and stuff. So that's kind of that area. This area, there's really nothing. There's some Christmas towels that I switch out during Christmas, and then the owner's manual. And in here, I actually keep a little cooking, I don't even know what you call it, a little baking sheet. And then I have a big frying pan, and then I have a small frying pan with a lid. So we don't use the oven, so I just keep all that in there. In the fridge, I use the same little white bins, and I'll bring these into the house. Here's some applesauce from last time. And then I use these with the snap closures. I picked those up at Marshall's. And that's pretty much all that I keep in there. Obviously, I stock it. And it's the same thing. Like, I'll take this out, take it into my kitchen, load up all the food that we need for the trip, and then bring them back out here. So I like to have everything in compartments. I found this really cool ice cube tray. It actually snaps, the lid snaps on. And I need to get a couple more, though, because when we travel, we need more ice than that. Then in this area, we have the kids each have their own little shelf. And these were some leftover baskets in my daughter's room. So I just stuck them in there, and they can put whatever they want in here. If they want to bring extra clothes or toys, those are their spots. And then down here in the pantry, we have these little baskets with handles, and I just keep all of like our goods, our snacks in there. And then these IKEA bins for crackers, cookies, whatever else. So it fits too deep, and then I can stick all the IKEA bins back here too. And that's the same thing down here. And like I said, because we're not really traveling right now in it, it's not necessary. Like I have some corn, some peanut butter, some cooking spray, extra graham crackers, because you never know when you need more s'mores. So and one of the other things is, I have like most of my utensils here. I actually have like olive oil and vinegar in these little bottles, and I put Velcro on the bottom, and so I don't even have to move these when we travel. And the same thing with the salt and pepper. I just Velcro them to the spot so they stay there. And then like if we want to take them to the table, they still totally stand fine. So it makes it really easy just to be able to have them here for when I'm cooking and stuff, but not have to move them every time we travel or move somewhere. So I absolutely love that. In the bathroom, let me turn on the light and get a little more light in here. Oh, that light might be burnt out. That's not right. So in here we have the bathroom, and I added these hooks all over. I just didn't have it turned on. The tops of the bathroom, so we can hang extra towels, because that's one thing I've noticed, like wet bathing suits and towels when we're camping. They usually go outside, but sometimes like if it's evening we don't get to. So I hung a bunch of extra ones, and even like our towels here, it's just nice to have extra hooks. And then have our little loofah. I added a light colored shower curtain because it came with a really ugly dark one. I still want to change out some things too. Little journey sign. I want to add some kind of hanging thing here, but I don't know what yet. And until I figure it out, I don't want to make any holes or anything. This is just all of my little daily goodies: sunblock, face wash, after sun spray, Kleenex, Q-tips, cotton balls, kind of like those daily things. And I could put them up here. There's plenty of room. Here's more first aid stuff, and a soap dish, and then just like extra things that we need. And then all of our toothbrushes and toothpaste are in here. Now we normally have automatic ones, but when we travel, I want to be able to go. And this is also kind of like this is all hair stuff, face stuff. I wanted it to also be not a bug out, because like I'm not worried in that sense. But if we have wildfires, which we do have, and we need to hook up and go, I want to be able to hook up and go and not have to think about toothbrushes and have all that stuff. So that's part of the reason, like I even have like mascara and face wash and everything in here, because if we ever have to go, I want to be able to go. So, and then we just have our towels down here and all of our stuff for the shampoo, body wash, all of that. I do have to take it out, otherwise it slips off these things. So that's it. We have the little toilet paper holder, which is nice because it holds extra toilet paper as well as your toilet paper, and it doesn't move around. And then under here we have cleaning supplies, and we have trash cans. So there you guys go. That is a detailed look at how we have the RV organized and how we've been using it. There really isn't anything that I would say we don't like. I would love to paint the whole thing white and brighten it up, but being it's brand new, I just didn't feel that that was necessary, so we haven't done that. I might be adding some brighter wallpaper to the dinette area just because it's boring, and I definitely want to change out the curtain thingies because I hate those. They're ugly and awful. So at least the ones in the bedroom, because that's really the only ones that are gross. But that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of our RV, and hope to see you guys on this channel again. If you like this kind of content, give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you guys enjoy a journey of your own wherever it may take you, in whatever vehicle or whatever RV or wherever it may be. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.